Okay, sorry for the lack of updates. There's been a bit of a technical issue with my computer, and also I've just been a bit burnt out lately. But I thought I'd give you a little bit of a intersex review that's small scale. So let's talk about that Weird Al song. In the Weird Al song Albuquerque slash monologue, uh, it's more of a rambling story that's kind of set to music. Um, in Albuquerque, Weird Al has this segment where the protagonist is interrupted by a knock at the door, and after some comedic asking who it is, based on bosom buddies, um, the person at the door turns out to be, quote, a big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only one nostril, unquote. um, and then Weird Al's protagonist character says, "Oh man, I hate it when I'm right." Like, just as I suspected, it's this weird description and only one nostril, blah, blah, blah. I hate it when I'm right. Um, it's a joke based around, like, come on, you can't possibly predict such an odd assortment of traits, and at the same time it's grotesque. Like, that's the subtext, right? We're supposed to understand this character as a really gross character, and certainly being intersex plays into that. And so, in the course of the story, the big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only one nostril, referred to as the one nostriled man, um, bursts into the room and grabs the protagonist's lucky snorkel, and then they have a big fight, and then the Weird Al character pledges to track down the one nostriled man and bring him to justice, and then promptly forgets about it and does something else. Uh, okay, dokie. Uh, so, this is not a flattering portrayal, to say the least. It's a gross figure who's comedic for being weird, not in a fun, subversive, we're all weird here kind of way, as Weird Al is famous for. It is casting a gaze on the other and castigating the other for being weird. And Weird Al has apologized for using the word hermaphrodite, saying that he didn't realize it was a slur, which is good, but it's not really everything he should have said. Like, he says the same segment when he sings Albuquerque at concerts, and then he interrupts to say, "Oh, I'm sorry for using the word hermaphrodite. Yes, it's a slur, but back in the 90s, I didn't know any better." Um, and yeah, okay, that's a good thing. That's good to massage that. But he's still singing the song. He's still saying the word, and whether or not he's saying the word, it's used in such a way to characterize intersex people as gross, weird, and people who should be um, othered for being so weird and gross. Um, and, in the apology, he says that all he really meant is that they have fully functioning sets of both male and female genitalia. And that's not really what intersex people are. That's a mythological figure based on the Greek god Hermaphroditus, hence hermaphrodite. And that's not what people actually look like. That's ridiculous. Um, so yeah, I'm happy that he apologized, but it's nonsense. I mean, I don't know what I'd like. Maybe if he were to completely rewrite the segment and then use a different version of the segment, that would be great. Um, as it is, he's getting credit for apologizing and also doing the bad thing continuously. And I think we should recognize it as a bad thing and encourage him and others to do better.